too official. Do the flag, blew the whistle, 3 words, 2 official.
It's your guy who was never lying, sometimes defiant, TP Way the Giant. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and rocking with me, man. Day 3 of training camp is in the books, man. Another day in the lab, another day of learning curves, another day of just trying to get better, man. It was a hot day. It was a shoulder pad day. Full pads won't be brought out until Sunday. No, excuse me, Monday. Shoulder pads was brought out today. Full pads won't be brought out till Monday. I think originally it was Sunday. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think it was Sunday originally. But today, it was updated that Monday. Monday will be the full padded day. And you know that just opens up a whole nother element of things. Can't wait for that. But let's get into today. Day 3. Let's first start here, man. Let's start with the not so good. Let's start here with Deonte Banks, man. Deonte Banks. A wise man once told me, anything that you practice, you become good at. And that's a gem right there. That's a gem. That's not just for football, that's in life. But that is a quote about habits. Bad habits, good habits. Unfortunately, right now, I am referring to Deonte Banks' bad habits. Deonte Banks has created a bad habit of not turning his head around to make a play on the ball. It is like he created a habit, or he is more comfortable on trying to play through the hands of receivers. And sometimes, yes, it's what you have to do if you're in that position. But oftentimes, man, and we've seen it, it gives the receiver the chance and ability to make the play. And Deonte Banks is frustrated because he is usually right there. He is in the right place. But when he doesn't get his head turned around, I mean, in this league, with the receivers that is in this league, they're going to make that play. They're going to make that play. So, that's kind of frustrating, and I've kind of come to terms that is who Deonte Banks is, because that is the habit that he has created, and that's just going to be something to pay attention to, man, as he battles with Cordell Flott right now. So, just unfortunate, man, just unfortunate right now, and we'll just see how that plays out. And also in other not so good news is John Michael Schmidz, man. We've already talked about this in a live stream that I had, prior to training camp starting. Is really John Michael Schmidz is the weak link to this offensive line. And this offensive line is the weak link to this offense. And truth of the matter is, we're going to go as far as they take us. Point blank, period. And it's just disappointing to know as of right now, I'm not going to be on his head too heavy, but as of right now, he just hasn't taken that leap, and we need that leap from him. We need that production from John Michael Schmidz, man. And so, again, I'm going to just wait it out. I'm going to wait till pads get here so we could really, assess things and to see how that goes. But he has some struggles with just snapping the ball pretty high today. I don't know what the deal was with that. I know one of them, I'll take away one, because one was more of Russell Wilson dropping the ball. But, yeah, they got to work on that. They got to definitely, continue to work on that there. Also, and not so good news is Wan'Dale Robinson and Brian Burns and chasing down, I forgot who it was. Somebody caught the ball and it was making their way up the field. Brian Burns and Wan'Dale Robinson, boom, collided into each other. And then after that, they was headed back inside to the trainers. I don't know what the result of that was. Hopefully, it wasn't anything too crazy. Hopefully, they just got a little banged up and they was just being safe, precautionary-wise. They just went to see what was the deal. But, look, hopefully everything is okay in that regard. So I think that's pretty much it in not so good news. So let's start with this, man. Tyler Nuben. Shout out to Tyler Nuben. Giant salute to him. He looked pretty good today. He had himself a good day. I think he almost had himself a pick six. He had a pass breakup. I mean, pretty much he was all over the place today. And I'm excited to continue to see Tyler Nuben because the rookie shit is over with. You know, we're going to see a Tyler Nuben that is more comfortable, who understands the game speed of things now, who is no longer a rookie. So we're going to see a more productive, I believe, Tyler Nuben. Excited for that. Also, Russell Wilson and Malik just doing Russell Wilson and Malik things, man. That just seems like that is going to be a marriage there, man. That is, yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. The highlight of the day, maybe of the training camp. I don't know. That's off the top of my brain. Maybe of the training camp was Russell Wilson. Getting rid of the ball quick. This was with the defensive line also on the field. And he just does his moon ball, as everyone is saying, to Malik Neighbor on a go route. Beautifully placed. Beautifully placed. And it was 6. It was 6 for Neighbors. The dope thing about it all, man, is just the endless possibilities. And again, the veteranship from Russell Wilson, knowing that you just, in some points of the game, man, in some moments, you just have to give your best player the ball. I mean, point blank, period. And that's kind of what we seen in that clip and that highlight there. And I am absolutely loving it. Dangerous is looking pretty good, man. And I'm excited to see, what's to come of this whole thing. Also, Cam Scadattle, man. Shout out to my guy Cam Scadattle out there being included into the passing game. Before we even drafted Cam Scadattle, he was on my radar. He was somebody who I definitely wanted to pick up because not only does that man run super hard, but people sleep on the fact that he can be added into this passing game. I mean, we've seen this, I think it was yesterday, where he had a touchdown. Today, Dart hit him in the back of the end zone. Another touchdown pass completed. I mean, yes, this is the reality of what you have in Cam Scadattle, man. He can be very much included into this passing game, man. So you cannot sleep on that. That is a good sign as well. Jackson Dart is just looking like, the rookie. Looking like a rookie that is in the lab. Let me say this, man. Me personally, if you are in the lab and everything is clicking, you're not being challenged, there's not hiccups, then are you truly getting good work? Like, are you truly in the lab then? Everybody overreacting to hiccups with our rookie QB. I just challenge you not to do so right now. Wait and see, man. We got to be patient. I know it's not the exciting thing to say, but let's just wait and see first. Let's just wait and see. That's all I'm going to say really on that. I see some good things, though. I see some good things from J Money. I see some not so good things. But, again, we just going to be patient. And, look, at the end of the day, we got no choice but to trust that Coach Dable is doing the right thing, and he is going to get them right. What else we have here? Christian Wilkins. Let's talk about this for a quick second. Christian Wilkins was released from the Las Vegas Raiders, and naturally, every Giant fan thought about Hard Knocks when Joe Shane and company, brought up Christian Wilkins and the possibility of having Christian Wilkins side by side with Dex. We already know, man, they're very close friends. Dex apparently reached out to Joe Shane in that time, trying to put his vote in on getting Christian Wilkins. What that would be for this team, come on, man. Y'all talking about Noah Fant. Now, this is the shit that gets my attention right here. Christian Wilkins. But there's another side to this. There's a kind of a downfall to this whole possibility here. Christian Wilkins, I think, was released because he refused to get surgery. He just wanted to rehabilitate and work his way into playing. Reports say that after a few expert opinions that they were trying to convince the man to get surgery, he didn't want to do so. And I seen something on Twitter that says as of right now, his expected return date would be around playoff time. I don't know how true that is. That's just something I seen, but I don't know. I don't know what the deal is that. But injury status is definitely a big part to this whole thing. And we'll just wait and see. We'll wait and see to see how that pans out. But yes, that definitely caught the attention to Giant fans, and rightfully so. Also, let me give a fee five fo fum, man. Giant salute to Justin Pugh. Yes, man. Shout out to Justin Pugh as he announces his retirement today. I'm excited to see him furthermore just continue with his content creating and being hands-on with the fan base and doing whatever he wants to do in the media space, man. I welcome it. I support it. I think he does a good job, man. So shout out to Justin Pugh. Outside of that, I think that's all I have. I think that's all I have for the day. I'm going to continue to do my thing and keep my ears to the New York Giants streets. Listen, if you are new to this channel, come on, man. Come on, man. Go ahead and subscribe. Also, make sure that you like this video as well. A like goes a long way. Also, tonight at 8:30, it is our last on paper, series that we've been doing this offseason, talking to different opponents that we're going to be facing. And we're just doing a little roster comparison there, man. It is a super dope watch. Tune in to tonight's live stream. This time it's Division Talk. It's Division Talk, our Week 1 opponents versus the Commanders. We're going to get into that. Don't want to miss that one. Tune in tonight. Outside of that, I'll holler at y'all very soon. And until next time, fee fi fo fum. Peace.
AKA lion, AKA tiger, how we swinging nine, walking through the fire, certified pioneer. Yeah. Keep applying pressure to the foes, going closer than night pit, closer than my dish. Yeah. Keep away the giant here.